Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is not about makeup. It's just about something very important to me. And before I start, I would like to shout out to those people that were on my Instagram live chat on Friday. I think that's on 10 even. To those that encourages me to upload this or to talk about this on my YouTube channel, I say a very big thank you. This is my first time I'm going to be talking about a topic. I hope you guys gain one or two things from this, and I hope this really helps someone out there. I might not be in the best position to talk about this topic, or I might not know much, but as far as I'm concerned, and with the experience I want to use, or with what happened to me on Friday, not something bad, but I wasn't patient enough, so I'll just use that to talk about being patient and relate it to what is happening within us, and like our career, something like that. So I know it's not a new topic, but I'm just glad that someone can tell me that, oh, they really enjoy what I said on Friday and they would like me to just put it on my YouTube channel because it might help someone. I actually hope that it was that Friday I was doing this video, because if it was the Friday as I was boiling, I could have talked more and more. I will try my best to talk about it in my own best way. According to Google, it said able to accept or tolerate delays, problems or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. And it says something like, be patient, your time will come. That's it. So I'll just summarize what happened on Friday. I was going to use an ATM machine. I walk miles away to where I was going through, and I got to a spot. I was really tired. I could not continue so I was thinking I was not in the right direction. That's not where I was. That's not the street I'm supposed to go through, this and that. So I walked back, in which I missed my way, but eventually I walked to a street where I'm familiar with. So this time around, though I used to go to that location, like that ATM machine normally, but I passed another route. But this time around I passed like the back. Normally I'm always passing the side, because whenever I come out at the side, or I come out in front of the building. But this time around the route I passed was like me coming behind of the building. So now I walked back, then I eventually find myself in an environment I'm familiar with. So I traced this back to the normal route I used. Fortunately, when I got there, I discovered that I was behind where I was going to before I proceed to another street. Before I give up, let me just put it that way. Before I gave up, it was really painful, because that day I've walked miles, and then I was even, it's not I'm almost there, I was there, because to just take me maybe like 5 more steps, then I'm going to get to the ATM machine. But because I was impatient, I was very anxious to get to that place I was going to, and the walking was getting very tiring, and I wasn't getting to where I was going to, so I gave up. And the walk I don't want to walk, I went back, walking back miles away, because I just have to use the ATM that day. I don't have choice. So I went back, walking back all the way. Like, I wasted my time, and all my legs were aching. So end of story. If I was patient enough, I would have gotten to my destination. If I take that 5 steps, I will have gotten to my destination. Or probably, if I asked someone, I will have gotten to my destination. Now ask yourself, is it the right time for you to give up on that dream? I'm more interested, or I don't think this thing is working. For that thing you've put all your effort, your energy in. Imagine all the effort you've put in your business. Imagine where you've been coming from. Imagine all the try, imagine all the investment, imagine everything you've done to yourself and to the business, and then you want to give up. Does that make sense? If you give up, what do you think you want to do next? Will you be happy giving up on something you really, really love to do? I guess no. So why would you give up? In anything we are doing, you just have to fight. Fight. This life, it's not easy. May God make it easy for us. But if you really love something, or if you love what you're doing, you have to keep on trying. You don't have to give up. You just have to keep trying till you hit that button, you know. So seriously, there's no giving up in our dictionary. And I'm pleading to anyone that is going through one or two things, or that thinks, oh, this business I'm doing, I don't have customer, I don't think I can continue, people are not even patronizing me, people are not even doing this. So see some other people doing it and they're making money. Our time is different. Oh, my time no be your time, oh, and your time no be my time, oh. So we just have to be patient enough to wait for the right time for our story to eat. And all this struggle, all these challenges, all this delay, do you know they combine together to be this successful story? Because by the time you hear that thing, it's that point, you're gonna tell your friend, like you're gonna remember those struggle period. That, oh my God, when before I make it in my life, I've gone through this. Like there are stories you have to tell in futures, and you know it will be sweet if you don't have all these stories. You have to fight through the bad days to end the good days of the life or of your life. Believe me, there are bad days, but that bad days makes the best day and the good days of your life. So never give up on that thing you're doing. The same thing as you have to go through some worst before it gets better. There are challenges along the way. Road to success is not smooth. It has gallop. I know there might be disappointments, but do you know at times disappointment are just God's ways to say He has the best plan for you. God's plan is always the best. Like, and I have my favorite quote from my secondary school. Even on my decks, like my hostel decks, we call it, what do we call that thing? We always put our provision inside the leather. It's leather, but it's made from wood, but we call it, I don't know why we call it leather. If you are from Alade College, you know what I'm saying. So we call it leather, but they are like wardrobe for provision. I wrote it there that all disappointment is a blessing to me. And to be sincere, disappointment are blessing. Disappointment make you stronger, don't you know? When you're disappointed, you're gonna do twice. Your head self go straight up to to conquer the disappointment. You know, earlier on, I've said it that no success without struggle. Whether you like it or not, you have to go through the struggle time to hit the success button. The biggest mistake you could ever make is to be afraid to make a mistake. We all make mistake. Like, we are born to make mistake. We are not perfect. Seriously, you just have to accept that. Accept it. When you make the mistake, know that you've done this and it's wrong. Amend or do something better and proceed. If you make mistake, that one doesn't say you are not in the right track. Mistakes are bound to happen. They are natural. Like, mistakes are natural. But the fact that and you were able to tackle it or just do some amendments is enough. But mistake is mistake. Never be afraid to make a mistake. We all make mistakes at some point in our life. The world is round, and where you think it's the end might be the beginning. The business you want to give up on might be the beginning of a new era in your life. So why will you give up? The dream you want to give up on might be the beginning of a big thing in your life. So why do you give up? Why would you give up? Tell me. I would like to round it up, but I would still like to let you know that there is no giving up in the dictionary or in my own dictionary, and I hope there is no giving up in your dictionary as well. So please don't give up, and always be positive in yourself. Even though what you are doing don't seem right, have this mind that doing it is right. Always believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you. If you are positive about what you are doing, it's going to be positive. If you're being focused, it's going to come out well. So always believe in yourself. Pray to God for God to direct you. Without God, we are nothing as well. So we need God in our daily lives. So be positive and never give up. You know, God gives the added task to the strongest soldiers. God don't give us what we can't deal with. Everything that He threw to us, we can deal with it. So the struggle you are going through today, believe me, is part of the normal life. Don't worry, to be fine. I'll just tell you that never give up. Be patient. And I will round it up to always have it at the back of your mind that hi, Oluwafunke. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. And same thing applies to you. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. So do you want to give up on that dream? Oh no, we haven't given up. So I hope this I hope this helps someone out there. And if you would like to see more of this talk, you can leave a comment down below. And thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for always watching me. God bless you all and have a nice day. Bye. You just dab to it. We are dabbing to it.